Hi guys, today I'll be showing you the first set of view orientation, and I'll try to incorporate more tips and tricks on how I recognize and execute the cases. Normally I try to link recognition and execution. I'll show you in a little bit. So the first three cases are when I have this bar over here, and immediately I look on the right side. Here you can see that there's a continuation of the block. Here there's an opposite half line, and here there's this bar over here. For the first case, I use two different algorithms when I'm solving 200 or 100. For 200, this is what I use. And for 100, you just bring the headlights on either side, and you begin by doing an anti-tune, and immediately you do the same anti-tune, but this time on the left. So if you put the headlights on the left, you begin with the left side anti-tune, and then right side. First algorithm. For this one, where these two are, there's an opposite half line, what I do is the algorithm begins on the side where there's not a half line, an opposite half line, so on this side where there's a bar, and you begin by doing a tune from the back. And since the algorithm began on the left side, I push this, I do a U finger trick. I push with the U, and then I go into the anti-tune from the back also. And for this algorithm, exactly the same as before, but this time, since the line is on the right, I begin with anti-tune from the back. No, I think it's tune, yeah, it's in. And then, because I began here on the right side, I do a U prime. The U movement is towards the side that the algorithm began, so I'll show you once more. You just detect here there's a half line. I begin with the tune from the back. Since it's the right, I push over here. Here are the next three cases. So first of all, I see that there's an opposite line here, and then I look on the right side. Here there's a half line, here there's a half opposite line, and then here there's another half opposite line, but this time touching the back of the cube. So for this one, I look on the side that there's a line, or yes, a line, and the algorithm will begin with that side. So here, and then I solve this winter variation. And this algorithm, where the opposite half line touches the back of the cube, is the right mirror of the first algorithm. So I look for the side where there's this half block. I begin with that side, so same algorithm. The beginning of the algorithm is just this CLL, so begin like this, and when you reach here, you just perform the winter variation. Now for the last algorithm, here, really easy and first algorithm, no regrips. So and that's it. For the next three cases, I recognize them by looking at this piece and this one, and I see that this piece matches up with the one on the top left. So there's a sort of line on the left side. And another trick is that all the algorithms needed to solve these three cases, begin on the left. So for the first case, when I look on the right, I see that here there's a block. On the second one there's also a block, but this time it touches the back of the cube. And here there's a half opposite line or block. So for the first case, I do U prime to bring this just in front, and I'm going to split this in two with an anti-tune. And because the algorithm began on the left side, I do a U and then a tune. For this case, this is the normal algorithm for ZBLL, so tune from the back and immediately cancel in to a tune from the front. And for this case, where there's an opposite half line that touches the back, now for these last three cases, the piece that matches up with this one is on the top right. So you also know, as with the previous three cases, that all the algorithm needed will begin on the right side. So first I turn the cube and I see there's an opposite line here, opposite half line. Here there's a line, a half line that touches the back. Here there's an opposite half line that touches the back also. So the first algorithm, they're all mirrors of the previous three cases. So if you know the ones on the left, you also know the ones on the right. So here I see this half line, I bring it on the front and I'll split it in the middle, then I tune. And then since I began with the right, I do U prime, continue with the tune. And for this case, this is the normal ZBLL, but this time from the right side. Begins with a tune from the back and immediately goes into a tune from the front. So guys, that's it for today. As I said in the beginning of the video, these algorithms are very easy. In total you only have to learn, I think, about 6 algorithms because they're just mirrors. And in this video I also tried to explain the process that I go through while linking memorization and execution. I hope that helped, and if it did, put it in the comment section so that I may do it in all the videos that are coming up, and if not, tell me. So thanks for watching, and tomorrow I'll be uploading the next video, so hope these ones you learn them in an hour or less. Tell me about it in the comment section.